All right, we back, man. We are back. Man, that was a fast workout, but it was a good one, man. I damn near killed myself today. So right now we're watching Postal versus Gary Russell's brother. And Gary Russell's brother's having success. Gary Russell brother's having success whenever he starts off to the body and finishes at the top. He's catching. He just caught him with a straight left right now. I think Postal's going to get stopped. He stands too straight up, and it's still early, and he's getting caught with these shots early. I mean, if he's getting caught with them while he's fresh, when he gets more fatigued, it's only going to get worse. He keeps getting caught over the top. He doesn't know what to do when an opponent being down in front of you, especially southpaw. He stands straight up in the air and leaves himself wide open. Doesn't protect himself, guard down. This fight will not go rounds. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. I'll be very shocked if this fight goes the distance. It won't. He's getting caught too flush early in the fight. It's only gonna worsen with fatigue. It's really interesting too that Gary Russell Jr. is working the corner of his brother. That's pretty interesting. All right, what you talking about on Showtime? Shout out to my boy Mark Nash, man. That's my boy, man. He's a real one. He helped me a lot with this YouTube stuff, man. He's a real dude, man. He didn't charge nothing. Most people wouldn't even tell me the advice, man. But right now they're interviewing somebody. Get back to the fight, man. Can I ask a question, man? Why are these fighters working with Snack? Why is Snack all of a sudden the gold standard of fighters working with them? I done seen plenty of fighters get beat with that Snack logo on their trunks. As a matter of fact, Mikey Garcia looks the worst now that he's working with Snack. I don't know why Snack is the golden standard for boxing all of a sudden. But man, we back up in there. Right back to the action. He actually went to Russell's body now. That's what he should do. He should keep him on the outside by going to his body with the jab. That's perfect what he was doing. Because Gary Russell keeps his guard down and he leaves an opening for the jab. Straight 1-2 from Postal. Postal's doing good at controlling range right now. But like I said, if Russell picks up where he left off, he's definitely going to stop this guy. Definitely going to stop him. He's throwing power shots too. He's trying to stop him. But he's not working his way in. He's just trying to force his way in with punches. He's not working his way in. He's letting Postal escape. So, I mean, Postal might prove me wrong on my prediction of him getting stopped. Because he's Russell's allowing himself to be controlled. He's trying to counter him now. This is actually Postal's best round. Yeah, Gary Russell's missing a lot of. Russell's missing a lot of shots. He just caught him with a good flush uppercut too. Yeah, he's trying to force his way in. I think he got a little bit overconfident. Even when he's pawing with the jab, he's leaving himself open for counters. I think he got overconfident because he was landing so many flush shots early on that he's just overconfident now. Yeah, he's getting caught with the uppercut. Postal's serving him, man. Right there, caught him with another flush shot. Russell, you might be in trouble, man. You better get back to what's been working. Better get back to your bread and butter. Postal made a smart adjustment. He was giving up his reach and getting countered. So now he's starting to jab and step back. Good adjustment, smart adjustment. And he started going to Russell's body. He's controlling him with the jab. And when Russell tries to counter, he's not there for the counter. He pulls out of range. Now he's coming in. There you go, Postal. Forgive me, I go for underdogs. I tend to like the underdogs in the fight to put up a good account of themselves, not to just get rolled over in the fight. Because I'm looking at this fight, and I want it to be just like the last one. I'm still crunk from that last fight. That last fight, man, got me all the way through a workout. Still crunk, man. Still adrenaline pumping. That's how great that fight was. But he's allowing himself to be controlled with the jab. Coming in, yeah, he's smothering him, smothering his attack. Good work from Postal, man. I'm actually impressed with this. This is his round. This whole fifth round, he's controlled the range and fought when he's wanted to fight. He keeps catching him with that uppercut. Russell should be careful. He should be careful. You know, everybody says the southpaw killer is the right hand. I disagree. It may have the most power on it, you know, right hand or the left hand from either position because it got your full body weight. But that uppercut is the most dangerous punch because they're already at a different angle, being a southpaw or orthodox, and then whenever they can rip that shot that you can't see, could be lights out. But yeah, this has actually been a good. I don't know if he made the adjustment because of his corner, experienced corner, Freddie Roach, or if he just made the adjustment on his own. But let me listen to what Roach said. See, Russell's giving his brother good instructions. He's telling him to work his way inside, and when you get inside, work. Don't just sit there. That's perfect instructions right there. Tell him to throw combinations and tell him not to look for one shot because he was actually, if the pace of the fight would have continued to what it was doing, it definitely would have been a stoppage, maybe seventh, eighth round. But Postal made the adjustment. Let's see if Russell can make the adjustment to his. He just caught him with a flush shot. He didn't even look at his face. He just threw a punch. Right there, he just steered him, grabbed him by the hip, steered him. He's coming forward. The pace of the fight has changed. Now, Russell's coming forward, and he's not just trying to rush in there. He's doing it intelligently, body work. He's working his way in now, behind the jab, using his footwork. He doesn't really throw that. He throws a clubbing left hand. He doesn't throw that left hand straight. He telegraphs it. You know, there's certain situations where the telegraph, where the clubbing left hand or right hand is perfect, but that could catch up with him later in his career, and people pick up on that and land a shorter shot in between that shot. He started off really, really good. I guess his brother's instructions, but now he's right back. He changed the pace of the fight changed. Now he's not coming forward anymore. He's just standing right in front of him, not working his way in and letting Postal pump that jab and throw body shots. Finally, he went to Postal's body, come up top. All he has to do, every punch he landed in this fight, he started with the body. He started with the body and worked his way up because Postal stands straight up. He needs to catch Postal just like he just did right there. Throwing punches in the inside with standing straight up like he did in the first couple of rounds. But this is a good fight though. Postal's not even pumping his jab no more. There he goes, finally. He's not pumping his jab and controlling range. He was pumping it and backing up. Now he's standing there. It's going to be an early night. It looked like that punch that he just hit him with hurt. I don't know if he's tired. I don't know if them body shots, because he has a frail body, are taking his toll, but he's not pumping that jab anymore. There you go. Straight 1-2. Now he's doing it. There you go. Now he's back with his footwork. That's the only way he stands a chance to win. He has to use his footwork and his jab and his boxing skills. He cannot survive just standing in there. Every time he's standing in there, Russell would catch him glancing shots. As the rounds get closer and closer to the final bell, those shots get more dangerous, and you might see him get caught over the top. There you go. He got caught over the top again. He can't take too many more of them punches, man. Boxing is like that video game. To not to be funny or anything, but you got that life bar, and it just slowly dwindles down. That's what's happening to Postal right now. He's getting caught too flush over the top. And he gave up on pumping the jab and controlling range. He's trying to fight him inside for some reason. I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if he's tired. Might be tired. Might be fatigued. But he gets caught. He gets caught with that right hook from the southpaw position. Inside because he's staying straight up. Let's see if Gary Russell gives his brother some good advice. Because he's been doing some good corner work tonight, man. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. Yeah, throwing the replay. He hits him on the break, short uppercut, very smart. Referee didn't see it, didn't call it. That's called ring IQ. And right here, look, followed in and gets caught over the top. Remember those glancing shots I told you about? He got caught with that glancing shot. Now let the rounds keep going and going and going. Those shots are going to get more flush. And you might see a Pacquiao type of KO. Because he's giving up his height and his range and he's coming into the shot. It's hard enough to take a shot that you don't see over the top, but when you're going into it, it's night-night. It's like a train versus a pillow. Yeah, man, let's get this action back started. Let's go. Let's go. See how he starts it back up. Jab into the body. That's how he started the other round off. Jab into the body. Yeah, I don't know. He's not controlling range like he was. It looks like the body shots are taking his toll on Poster. He's standing in front of him too long. He's gonna get caught with something. He can't keep him off of him. He's trying. He can't keep him off of him, even with his power shots. And when you open up with power shots, you're also vulnerable for power shots. So be looking for a KO. He's gonna get him. It's only a matter of when. He's not gonna get better and better from this point of the fight. He's only gonna get worse if he's already looking like this from the 7th round. Right there, Jerry Russell's brother should use his physicality and push him off and throw body shots instead of getting back on the outside and have to work his way back in from the southpaw position. When you're inside, the southpawness doesn't matter anymore. So why would you go right back outside and have to deal with that straight left again, or straight right? Excuse me, that straight right again. You're already inside. The advantage is not that much anymore. So why not just work? Right there, he's inside. That short uppercut he's been catching him with. Poster bumps him off with the shoulder, but doesn't land anything on the top of it. See them glancing shots right there? All he has to do is throw right there. He'll catch him. Catch him pulling out. Right there. Throw a hook. Throw a hook. You'll catch him. Yeah, his legs are gone. And he just caught him over the top with that looping left. All he has to do is throw a punch right there when he's pulling out. Poster keeps pulling out with his hands down in the clinch after getting caught by that sneaky uppercut that Russell keeps landing in the inside. Right there. Told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Them shots keep landing flush. This fight ain't going to distance. I'll be very surprised. He got 3 rounds, but at the pace that it's going, he keeps going down, 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 down. I don't see him getting any better. He's not going to get unless he gets a second win. But he doesn't even have anything on the shots anymore. He can't make him respect him. What he did right now is he threw a straight right to Russell. That's what he has to do. Throw a straight right. It don't got to be a whole lot of power on it, but just straight right, straight down the middle, and catch him in between those wide shots and trying to just walk straight in. Straight short shot. That's what to keep him off of him. And that's what he's doing. He just threw 3 of them. Yeah, he didn't give up on the jab. The jab ain't enough to keep him off of him. See, he's never using this jab in a defensive. He's just using this jab in a defensive posture. He's not even using it to control range anymore. Right there, just shoved him off with the forearm. The body shot. See, that's what he should have been doing at the beginning of the round. Working the body and coming up to the head. All he has to do is crank up. Yeah, I might be wrong. This fight might go the distance. It shouldn't go to the distance. If it goes the distance, it'll be because Russell let him off the hook. Because them body shots is taking a toll. But Chris Colbert, the main event is on the way. They're in the locker room doing the electric slide. I guess he tried to get loose. Trying to get loose. A lot of fighters I've seen today, man, they come out cold. They come out cold. They make the mistake of coming out without breaking up a sweat. And they get caught with a cold shot, and then the fight be over early. So I guess Garcia is the one that was working with Snack, which like I said, I don't understand why Snack became the gold standard of boxing. All of a sudden, maybe it's because they work with Vada, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, let's get back to the fight. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. Back to the action. Gary Russell Jr. has been doing a good job with his brother in the corner. He's given him good instructions. Okay, Poster's back out there trying to control the pace of the fight with the jab, trying to hook off the jab. But he should do exactly what I said earlier, throw that straight. Because is walking him down. Russell's walking him down. There you go. Now he's going to the body. That straight to the body worked in the first round, and he gave up on it. Straight left to the body. That's all he has to do, and it'll push him up against the ropes. And then once he's on the ropes, he can finish him. Yeah, he's moving the jab up and down and giving different type of looks. He's not that jab he ain't hurt him with one jab tonight. I don't even know why that would work. All Russell has to do is turn up the pace. Turn up the pace of the fight. He's trying to counter him. That's a bad strategy. Poster's trying to survive. trying to counter a person that's trying to survive? Why didn't you just turn up the pressure? You know he's trying to survive, and you'll catch him with something. Keep going to the body. Keep going to the body. You'll get his attention down there. Pretty soon, he won't be focused, and you can land something over the top. That's all he has to do. That's all he has to do. But look, still trying to counter punch, backing up. Yeah, Russell might. The opportunity for Russell to finish him is there, or to catch him with something clean and keep him hurt. But I don't know if he'll do it. He's trying to counter punch him. He's trying to counter punch him and make a mistake, but it's hard to counter punch a person who's trying to survive. They're not going to open up with power. They're going to do enough to survive. And that's what Postle's doing. He's not trying to win anymore. He's trying to survive. He realized he's outclassed. There goes his left. There he goes. The hook. I tell you, if he can catch him pulling out. There goes the sneaky uppercut he's been landing. He's putting all his little tricks together that he's been doing throughout the whole night. Every trick they've been doing, from the short uppercuts to the looping left hand. That's right there. Finish it up. Finish it up. Throw a body, throw a left foot to the body, right hook to the head, or vice versa. He's a southpaw, I forgot. Come on, man. Let a guy clinch you. My boy Real Talk was just talking about this today. You only get clinched because you allow the guy to clinch you. Don't give him your arms. Don't make no agreement to him. Boxers are liars, man. They don't tell the truth. They get paid to lie. They're like lawyers. But yeah, man, this is a pretty good fight. And it ain't like the last fight, man. That fight had me crying, but it's a good fight. It's competitive. It shouldn't be competitive, to be honest with you. Russell's allowing him to survive. Throw one shot at a time. Not doing the body work that he was doing. He caught him at the end of the bell. He caught him a little bit after the bell, and he looked to the referee like he wanted to say something. One mistake people make is they look to the referee and complain. If I step on somebody's toe and they look to the referee and complain, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step on their toe again. You can't show me no sign of weakness. Let me hear what Gary Russell's telling his brother.
Yeah, it's very emotional right at this moment.
Look at the replay. Now watch this. Double jab to get in, and then throw the left hand. Working his way in intelligently instead of trying to lunge in or just walk in. I don't know if that's the same highlight, but it double jab and left hand again. I think it was the same highlight. I don't know why they showed the same highlight twice. We know who's winning the fight. Y'all don't have to show the highlights. Okay, he comes back and he comes out and he throws a jab to the body, and now he's fainting him. Now he's coming in intelligent. This is smart pressure right here. This is what you want to do. You don't want to rush in there, but you want to come in behind the jab and some head movement. That's intelligent pressure. You make a person fight when they're trying to rest. That's intelligent. That's called aggressive counter punching. That's the worst kind of counter punching for a person who's a regular counter punching, an aggressive one, because they're not going to give you time to rest. They're going to make you fight at their pace. Like I said, Postle's trying to survive. He ain't even using the jab no more. He's not even fainting it. He was giving them different looks before. He's just running around. He's trying to survive. He's trying to survive. Like I said, I'll be really shocked if this fight go to distance. If it go to distance, it's because Russell allowed it to. He's not trying to win anymore. It's the 9th round, and he's just trying to survive. He had to do one punch. Finally, he throws a jab. And them jabs was like a don't hit me jabs. They wasn't commanding jabs. Then he tries to smother his attack and clinch him and survive. And like I said, Russell won't pull his arms out and punch him inside. He's allowing the guy to survive. Yeah, it looks like the fight might go 10 rounds. Because Russell won't step on the gas. He won't put the pressure that he needs to bust his pipe. This fight is gonna go to decisions. And this is what I don't understand about fighters, man. If the sport is corrupt, right, why let it go into a decision? Now we all know who the favorite is, who's expected to. 2 straight lefts, back to back. Caught him walking in with his. Why is he walking in anyway? I guess he's trying to smother his attack. I guess he figured if he walked towards him, he won't throw as many punches. But he's no longer controlling range. He's just trying to survive, man. He's just doing different things to try to survive. He's no longer trying to win. His best punch is a straight right. Straight right. It don't have a lot of power on it, but if he keeps throwing it, he can discourage him from just walking in there or trying to work in behind a double jab, straight left. But he's not even doing that. See, he's clinching, trying to grab his head at him and grab him and walk him back to the ropes and waste time. And it's gonna work. That's the thing about a veteran. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's not longer trying to win. He's just gonna go. He's gonna survive and go collect his check and go home and kiss his wife. If that's what the case. It should have been a stoppage though. This fight should have been stopped. Russell should have stopped him. Let me say that rather. Not the fight should have been stopped. He's letting him survive though. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it looks like it's going to 10 rounds, folks. Looks like it's going to 10 rounds. So the fight I was watching earlier, man, I was watching it with my boy Real Talk, man. I was in the comments section, and we were looking at the fight, man, and I knew that fight was going to end in a robbery, man. I just knew it. Once you watch the, what's up, Mark Nash? I didn't even see you in there, man. I'm over here focused on the fight. Mark, you're absolutely right, man. Mark, you're pretty good at calling fights, bro. You're pretty good at calling these fights, bro. Yeah, man, I've been so focused on that, I ain't even looked at the chat, bro. You know, now watching Freddie Roach in his corner, man, and doing his corner work, I think Freddie Roach might he might be in the twilight of his career, man. I think Freddie Roach might be peaking as a trainer. You know, I think maybe his condition might have caught up to him. Not being funny or anything, I'm just calling it like I said. Yeah, you're right, Mark. It looks like it's going to go to the distance. Oh, that left. All you got to do is keep throwing it. See, look, he catches him really hard and allows himself to be held. Right there, he was over his back, obviously, but still. Pressure. Keep coming. Cut the ring off. Intelligent. Now keep coming. Make him fight when he don't want to. Right there. See, this is how you beat. People who just try to outbox you and control range. Canelo does. He just walks him down. No, we're gonna fight on my terms, not your terms. Like jab to the body. See, then he lets him off the hook. His brother told him, "Don't just stand in front of him. Fight." Right there, he's in perfect distance to try to do something. But then he backs up and tries to counter punch. Yeah, it's going to distance. It shouldn't go to distance, but it's going to distance. It's going to distance, folks. It shouldn't. He hurt him so many times in this fight. Now he's pushing him back to the ropes. Push him back to the ropes again. There you go. Push him off. Now attack. Attack. There you go. He's tired. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Push him off. There you go. Don't let him clinch you. He tried to push him off with the shoulders, but Post is a veteran. He's a veteran, man. He knows how to get back in there and clinch him up again. Push him off. There you go. Body head. There you go. Keep fighting. Don't let him fight at his pace. Uh-oh. You got a minute. What can you do? Straight left to the body. Cut him off. Push him back to the ropes. Don't let him clinch you. He's going to try to clinch you in the middle of the ring as a veteran. He's going to try to clinch you and turn you just like he just did and get back to the center of the ring. That's a veteran move. You can't allow him to do that, though. Yeah, he's going the distance. He's not even trying no more. He did good, though. Now he's just trying to land one big shot. Right there. Body head. That's all he got to do is work the body and come up top. Right? Just like that. There you go. Uh-oh. Got him in the corner. Uh-oh. Look like a stoppage. Oh, ref. Come on, ref. Come on, man. Come on. I called the stoppage, man, but that was premature, buddy. That definitely, come on, man. That was definitely premature. Golly, he only boxing, man. if you take any type of heart medication, man, please don't watch boxing live. Tune in to me and I'll narrate it for you. Cause stuff like that, man, get that man a chance, man. Get that man a chance. He didn't even knock him down. I can understand if he got knocked down like 2 or 3. It's the last round with a couple seconds in the round and you stop the fight. That is horrible. That is horrible. Man, that was horrible.
That was my reaction. He said it. It was a bad stoppage. It wasn't time.
Bad stoppage. It was horrible. You know, they ran Teddy Atlas out of boxing, man, because of the horn stuff. This is what Teddy Atlas would shine, man. Teddy Atlas would go up to the judges and let him have it, man. He's great for our sport, man. But that was a premature stoppage. And like I said, man, as far as adjustments and Freddie Roach, I had Freddie Roach top 3, top 2 in the game, man. Just looking at his last couple of performances, man. I don't know if he's just there to get a check at this point, or if maybe his condition has caught up to him. But Freddie Roach has not been doing a good job at adjustment and preparation either. Or just looking at the pace of the fight and seeing how it's going. Yeah, he finally stopped him. Throwing more than one punch. Double jab, straight left, right hook. Just kept throwing punches. He never let him rest. See, the referee just comes in and stops. I don't even understand that. His legs ain't even wobbly. His legs ain't wobbly. I don't understand the stoppage. I do not understand that stoppage. I thought he would get stopped earlier, and he should have been stopped earlier, but god dang, man. Get a guy a chance. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He deserves it. He deserves it. He only get one career. One career. He needs a chance to at least prove himself. He never went to him and said, he never looked him in the eyes or anything. He just jumped in between them. That's highly suspicious, man. Highly suspicious. But anyway, get on with this stuff, man. Let's get to the main event. He was putting there to lose anyway. Nobody really thought he was going to win. He's a gatekeeper at this point, helping a young lion on the rise. I wasn't that impressed with Gary Russell brother, Gary Antoine. I'm gonna call him Antoine because they both. But I wasn't that impressed with him. He had a guy who he was supposed to win against, and ultimately he ended up having to get the ref to help him out in the end.
Do you think the fight should have been stopped? Definitely. Little gloves, a lot of contact.
Of course. Do you think the fight should have been stopped? Of course he's going to say that. What are you going to say? Nah, I felt like he should have let the fight go on there. Boxers don't get paid for overtime.
And I think the judges made the correct decision.
Great. Was this your toughest test?
Not at all. I think my toughest opponent is myself. We train and we practice for executing what we are told to do. And honestly, I think tonight it took me a little longer to execute that. But I got it done.
Where do
You
you
allowed
think
that man
you
to
are right
survive for 9 rounds. Should have been 10.
Correct, in terms of the process of wanting to compete and getting a shot.
He got the dress up like Beerus from Dragon Ball Z. The top, like he's a super a god.
I mean, the college speaks. I believe I'm ready for another step up, but we're going to take it slow.
He ready for another step up. He knows his performance. He knows what he was in there with tonight. He knows what he was supposed to do to this guy tonight. That's why he says he's ready for another step up. But this was supposed to be a step up fight, and he should have went through this guy like a hot knife through butter.
Particularly,
emotionally, he bouncing back. Like I said, the proof is in the pudding. How would you feel if your foot got amputated? If you had sugar diabetes, if you was going through,
They asked this man about his dad.
you still had a family to look over, and navigate through a lot of rough times just to make them successful. That's a man's job. That's a miracle in the making, and he's doing it. He's standing strong, and I appreciate it.
you had tremendous compassion before the fight and also after the fight for what Victor is going through back in his homeland.
See the Egyptian get up he got on, looking like
a
a Super Saiyan god.
Does it make it difficult to compete when you know your opponent? While he may not be,
Yeah, they didn't even need to bring the doctor into his locker room to check for a concussion. He didn't even take that much punishment. Took a lot of clean shots, but he was never wobbling or really hurt. The legs were still steady.
Not at all. We in a hurt business. But I do take my hat off to him because he got his family at home. His bomb is going on. He's at war. His family, his country is at war, literally. But when we step into this square, it's our jobs as participants to block all of that out and be tunnel vision because this man is coming.
I didn't know Costa was from Ukraine. That's interesting. But that's he went straight to the locker room. Ain't even get the interview. I wonder if he's disappointed with his performance or he's disappointed with the referee because he has a right to be. He was losing the fight. He probably wasn't going to win, but that fight should not have been stopped.
What you witnessed in the growth of Gary Antoine Russell and the first stoppage loss on his feet for Victor Postal.
What is that? The growth in this fight for Antoine Russell, the adjustments that he made, and great fight.
He didn't make a whole lot of adjustments.
He can't take anything.
He kept doing the same thing. He just started putting his tricks together that was working.
All right, let's bring in Steve Farhood to go over the scores. The official scores.
Why we got to go over the scores, man? Come on, let's get to the main event.
When the referee
Let's go.
stopped it.
We already know what we've seen. We don't need nobody to tell us what we've seen. The fight was stopped prematurely. Of course, he was winning. Like Ray Charles knew that, and he dead end blind. Everybody know who was winning that fight.
So either way, Russell clearly ahead at the time of the stoppage. And there is Gary Antoine Russell with his father, Gary Sr., and with everything he's gone through. Gary Antoine Russell says his family, they love to smile when they win. So there will be smiles, but
I know what this got to do with the fight. They stalling, man. Come on, get the main event. It almost went 10 rounds, so it should be right on time. Let's get to this main event.
That's for sure. He will try to rejoin his family, and for this young man, a night of growth inside the ring and an important step forward.
They said a night of growth. What did he learn by fighting this guy? Dang, Postal's going straight to the Ukraine. That's interesting, man. Maybe that took a toll on him tonight too, mentally. It had to. There's no way that he flew straight over there. He didn't even do an interview. That had to have took his toll. What's up, Trey? What's good, man?
Congratulations to him. But this young man here said he was hoping to get a stoppage. Did you see the sportsmanship?
They be lying. He went to the locker room. Alright, Trey? They went to the locker room. He was right in the back of the locker room. They said he left already. Boy, they be trying to sell storylines.
Let me tell you something, young Russell. You're already a star.
I think he was just disgusted with the stoppage. He's still in the ring. I mean, not in the ring. He's still in the back, waiting what Gary Russell is.
And Gary Antoine Russell, 15 fights, 15 of them have come by stoppage.
They was trying to show us the power shots to convince us why the stoppage was justified. Man, we know what we saw. We don't need y'all to try to lie for the network. Look at them come out looking like bears. Now they're going to show the highlights. Take us to the fight. Even though we was there through the whole fight. Yeah, look at the corner work by his brother, man. His brother did a good job tonight. To be honest with you, man, I hate this might be a little bit blasphemous, but he kind of did better than Freddie Roach. I think that's what the narrative they trying to paint because they showing a side by side between. Yeah, he did a better job than Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach told him let his hands go. He got caught letting his hands go and pulling straight out several times before he got stopped. See, even after he won, his brother told him subtle stuff. He got to listen. That's coaching, man. That is coaching. Trey Ingram in the house. What's up, bro? My boy Mark Nash was in there, but I think Mark Nash checked out, man. That's my homeboy too, man. Cool, calm, and collected. Mark Nash. Check him out, man. If you get a chance on YouTube, man. I do a lot. I always join this panel, man, and do a lot of conversations, man, because I love his content over on this page. He's a good dude, man. Finally, the main event. The funny thing about Chris Colbert is I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. The sport of boxing is too big for me to keep up with fighters, and I know so much about the history that once you see one person, you've seen them all. So I don't really keep up with newer fighters. I know about this guy because of the Wilder interview that they had taken down. I'm pretty sure that's how everybody else found out and knew about him too. What he said about Wilder made him edgy, along with his hair colored mohawk. That's what put him on the map. But the fight that I watched after the Wilder fight, I wasn't that impressed with him. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I didn't do film study for this fight, so I'm going in kind of blind. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for or whatever. Styles, I don't know anything. So I can tell by the highlights, he don't have a whole lot of power, and he throws wide shots.
I just have to do it. This fight I'm doing autism because I know a couple people that have it, and I know it's a big thing, so I just have to do it. The undefeated interim WBA super.
Well, outside of what he said about Wilder, man, why is he other than he's a champion, why is he so popular? I've seen a lot of people talk about this fight. Is it because he's on Showtime? Is it the hype? Is it the Wilder stuff? Is it a combination of everything?
You can't just call yourself prime time. I know I got big shoes to fill, but there's no pressure in me. I don't really believe in pressure.
Okay, Chris Colbert. You better bring that pressure you talk about, man. Oh, you like that dude cold as a milkshake.
I don't have a step. I fight lefty, righty, hands down, hands up, hands behind my back. Whatever you want, I can do it. So they got to train for me.
They got to train for him. He ain't got to train for them. He fight with his head down, hands behind his back. Man, listen to this man cap. Listen to this man talk.
I'm not going in there look pretty. My outfit won't be fancy.
He said he ain't going in there looking pretty, but every fight he go in there with his hair dyed or a uniform or some type of gimmick. I don't believe that.
I got them though. Let's make it happen. I'm ready to put him in retirement.
Okay, so he just said he's ready to put somebody in retirement, so I'm guessing he's fighting somebody older. I told you, man, I didn't do no film study on this. I didn't even really know about the fight. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you.
This guy is always talking, always
dancing.
confident.
Yeah, he just make a point to you guys. Tyson ain't ever wear no tassels on his shoes, and there's a reason for that. The reason why Tyson never wore no tassels on his shoes or anything, because Mike didn't have to say nothing, man. Mike can knock you out. People know what Mike do in the ring. The people who are flashy and colorful, they're normally counter punchers trying to bring excitement around the fight, trying to make that fight more neon than what it is. Bring some sizzle. Finally, main event. Let's get to it. 11:30 where I'm at. I don't know what time it is where you guys are. Late replacement. Yup. Let me listen to it.
It is set for 12 rounds at 130 pounds.
See, I just missed what he said. I think it sounded like he said 9 no contests. How the hell did you get that? He must be a head butter. He must be a dirty fighter or something. 9? What the hell? Maybe he's an orthodox or he's a southpaw fighting orthodox, a whole bunch of orthodox. I don't know what it is, but that's a lot of fights. And I wish I had did film study. Now I'd be able to tell you exactly what's going on with that. Or if he said that, I thought I heard that I was talking. I don't know if that's exactly what he said. But he's from the Dominican Republic. Okay. They didn't show his age. They normally show his age. How old is he? They say you want to put him in retirement. Yeah, Hector's working with Snack. He's working with Snack. Let's see if he looks as bad as Mikey Garcia looked. Mike Garcia's career has been down since he started working with Snack, and that's just a fact. He has not looked the same. Even from the Spence fight until now, he got beat by an underdog. working with Snack, man. They just show you everything ain't for everybody, man. I don't know why fighters do that. If it worked for one person, they just as copycat. Everybody start doing the same thing. Like you be having people out there doing Floyd Mayweather mid work, but they have an aggressive style. Why are you doing Floyd Mayweather mid work? They ain't gonna work for you. You're not a counter puncher. It's copycat, man. It works for somebody. It's gonna work for everybody else. Just like how everybody try to navigate their career like Floyd Mayweather's, because it works for Floyd Mayweather. The next big boxing star is going to set the trend for everybody else. Everybody else is going to be trying to fight and do stuff just like him. Canelo. Everybody going to be trying to do stuff what Canelo do. Hitting that little reflex bag, the one that flies back at you, not the double end bag. Everybody's going to be doing that, trying to be like Canelo, fight like him, put your guard down the road with the punches like him. I got a Canelo video I'm working on, man. Be on the lookout for that video, man. I've been working on that one. I ain't dropped it yet, but it's a good one, man. I did some extensive research on Canelo, and his training and where they get their different styles from. Canelo's great. He's at least top 5 pound per pound. I got a number 2 on my list, but Bud Crawford's number 1. He said he ain't coming in there look pretty. He got a rapper rapping to the ring. He got a colorful uniform on. I thought he wasn't coming in there and look pretty. I knew he was capping. I don't even remember that guy's name. What's up? Channel 144. I'll put the link in the description, man. If you want to join me, you might be watching the fight too, man. That's okay if you just want to chat with me. The best part about these intros are when they're walking out is when you're at the fights live, because you could actually feel the electricity in the crowd, man, or the anticipation. But when you're at home, man, it's like, man, get to the fight already. He coming to the ring rapping, and he has a last replacement opponent. These boxers don't get enough taking their last replacement opponents lightly. He must really be a bum for him to be this confident with a last placement opponent. His promoter must have just checked for a pulse and put a mirror in front of him to see if he was breathing and put his guy in there with him, because he is too comfortable. He's always this comfortable, but man, he a little extra tonight. He got prime time on the back, talking about he ain't gonna come in there flashy. He's so full of it. He kneeled down, start praying.
Colbert looking for the KO. And the colorful Chris Colbert.
After this fight, man, I'm going to look at the other guys' fights and see if he's always been working with Snack, or if Snack hurt him like it hurt Mikey Garcia. I'm going to check it out, see if I notice. These fighters act like Snack is the gold standard, man. That kind of, I ain't going to lie, that kind of irritates me. It irritates me, man, because I'm biased. Keep it all the way real. I'm biased to the old school. Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, all those guys did road work. And Snack, people say road work is useless. So I ain't gonna lie, that's where my bias lies. So maybe I'm just not seeing the light. Maybe they are right. But I know a bunch of people get their ass whooped with that Snack logo on their trunks. Some of them even get knocked out. I don't know why Snack has become the gold standard. All right, getting down to the action. Man, when you at the arena, for some reason, like, I don't even know, man. I be getting nervous. Oh, he's only 30 years old. He said he's going to retire. A 30-year-old? Hector Garcia is only 30 years old. 5 years older than him. He said he's going to retire. Oh, that's a lot of talk. He might just be doing just that, though, talking. Like I said, the fighters that are counter punchers, that ain't got the power to just sleep you with one shot, they normally do the most talking. Because they got to sell themselves. They got to sell the fight. Or you'll see them come out rapping, like he did or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. Something to get the fans involved. There's nothing wrong with that. We in the part of the show business is the entertainment aspect.
Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and Showtime.
I remember when me and my wife went to go see the fight. She was looking for Bruce Buffer. She wanted to hear Bruce Buffer say, "Let's get ready to run," but she don't know Bruce Buffer costs. Bruce Buffer costs some money.
Stephen J. Klubeck, and the executive director is Jeff Mullen. Judging at ringside for this bout from Nevada, Dave Barretti. Also from Nevada, Patricia Morse-Jarman.
I must say, without looking at either one of the fighters, I doubt his handlers would put him in there with a guy that was that dangerous, especially last minute. You know, these belt sanctioning people are really selective. Dylan White's been chasing Deontay Wilder for 2 years, so they allowed him to pick their opponents. So it's very well a possibility that they chose this guy for him. You know, just speculation for clarification. That's my speculation. I don't know for a fact. If I would have did my film study, I'd have told you guys for a fact exactly what was going on. I'd have told you exactly what to look for in the fight. But like I said, man, I didn't know till last second about this fight. That undercard fight. If y'all missed that fight, man, go back and watch that fight, man. That fight had me excited. That was a great ass fight. So he's undefeated. 3 no contests. He has 3 no contests. I thought they said 9. That's a lot of no contests. Out of 14 fights, you have 3 no contests. Does he headbutt his fighters? Does he stop them? Does he make them just? I don't know. What's going on with the no contest? So yeah, I don't see this fight being a walkover. Looking at the records don't mean anything. I'll be able to tell you by the first round. The first round is always the most telling for the fight. Of course, they can make adjustments and they got the nerves going on, but you can see the styles in the first fight. The styles are the styles. They're gonna die with the styles. So I'll be able to tell you in the first fight what I think is gonna happen in the fight. He got 16 fights and 6 KOs. 6 KOs is why he comes out so flashy. If he had 16 KOs, I guarantee he wouldn't come out with all these gadgets and gadgets. Gadgets and gadgets. Calls himself Prime Time. That's because Sean Porter took Showtime. They got all the rainbow colors going on. The blue hair. Nice sweat. He has a nice sweat. Well, that's the first thing I noticed about a fighter is that they got that sweat worked up. You do not want to get caught cold in boxing. That's a good way to get knocked out early. Oh, he doesn't have a sweat. I thought that was a sweat. Now that's just the lights. Both of them look cold. Look for a nervous first round. Both of them look cold. I thought they were working out in the back, but they ain't got the sweat. Maybe I don't know. Supposed to have a cold sweat going into the ring. That's what old fighters used to do. Go back and look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson came in the ring with just a towel because he had that sweat worked up. You already got your engine revving. The other person got to start his. You got the advantage. That right there explains why the no contest happened. He's a southpaw. I knew it. He's a southpaw. Probably a lot of head clashes in his fights. The region where he's from, I know he's going to be a defensive fighter. He's slow though. It might be the nerves. I'll be able to tell you about a second. But he's not that fast. Chris Colbert throws a wide left hook. I'm surprised people haven't jabbed while he did that, knocked him off balance, and then catch him over the top, or just catch him with a hook, a shorter hook. Especially from the southpaw position. All he has to do is hook at the same time he's hooking. Catch him with a shorter hook. That jab right over his shoulder. Chris Colbert doesn't have a great defense. Like I said, it could be nerves. Maybe he uses his legs. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of Chris Colbert's fights, so I wouldn't know. Like I said, you see one fighter, you see them all if you watch 200 years of the sport. He switched stances and then got caught once he switched, which let me know that the other guys prepared for it. He's pushing him back, but it's because Colbert's nervous. I can see Colbert's more nervous. He's more stiffer than the other guy. The other guy's stiff too, but he's more looser. And he's using his jab. He has a nice short stance, try to counterpunch. And he can be first too, also, is what I see. He's not just standing there waiting for the guy to throw shots. If Colbert waits too long, he'll jab him and back him up to the ropes. Uh-oh. Colbert better be careful. First round is going to be the most dangerous round for him because he's cold. And he's nervous. He's got the nerves. Look at that wide left hook he throws. I'm surprised people ain't picked up on that in film study. Right there, he just try to jab and catch him coming in with that wide left hook. I'm surprised people ain't picked up on that. Body shot. Straight left to the body, back to the body. If he keeps throwing those shots, putting investments into the bank, look out for an upset. Look out for an upset, folks. I don't like the way he reacted to those body shots. He better go back to the body. Back to the body. Chris Colbert has dropped his guard. He's giving up his head. He dropped his guard because he don't want to take no more body shots. You know what that would do to me? I'll go back up to the head with a hard shot, make him leery of the head, and then right back to the body. There you go. So you have to do a sustained body attack and mix it up. Because some fighters will do exactly what Chris Colbert's doing. Uh-oh. Chris Colbert, all that dancing and stuff, you finna have to dig deep this fight, buddy. You finna have to dig deep this fight, buddy. That was a horrible start for you. Oh, straight hook to the body again. Uh-oh. That guy's never tasted defeat. He doesn't know what it's like to lose. You better be careful. I don't know why he was so confident. Why are you so confident with a guy who's undefeated and is a last-second replacement? I would have been nervous. I would have been so focused. I would have been laser focused. There's no way I'm. That's what Anthony Joshua did with Andy Ruiz. History shows you that you cannot. Those fights are the most dangerous. He's standing up in his corner. George Foreman used to do the same thing. I don't understand the science behind that. I guess one day if I ever meet this Big George, I'll have to ask them, why do they stand up in the corner? Ali used to do it early in his career, but he did it more for the mental aspect. He wanted to show the guy he wasn't doing no damage to him. But he looks a little. The other guy looks has a narrow body. Hector, his body is little. He's a smaller guy. I would expect him to have the speed aspect, but the speed is about even. The other guy might. Chris Colbert is faster. He just throws wider shots. But now they're back out pawn with the jab. He's not doing what worked in the first round. Body shots. If Hector gets caught, it's going to be because he doesn't bend his knees when he goes to the body. He just throws body shots, and he leaves an opening. Nobody ever taught him to bend his knees when he goes to the body. He leaves an opening. Colbert could catch him with that wide left hook he's been throwing. Because he throws it so wide, it's going to be out of the view of the other person's eyes. Yeah, he's not physically strong. He's trying to push Colbert back. That's bad for him. Just stay right there and throw body shots. Stop trying to push him off. You're a smaller guy. It looks drained too. It looks drained for. Even when the Colbert catches him, the punches look like they're doing more effect than what they should be doing. Back to the body. It's right there for you. Throw more than one body shot. There you go. Look, throws him off balance. He caught him while he was throwing that wide left hook, and he hurt him. He hasn't thrown a punch since then. All he has to do is keep throwing that same punch and knocking him off balance, like that, because he squares up. Keep going to his body. Uh-oh. All that dancing and stuff you was doing, brother, you was in trouble. It's easy in the fight when you're the hammer. When you become the nail, that's when you fight. When a guy don't roll over, he don't know he's supposed to lose. And he goes in there and fights you like he don't know he's supposed to lose. Colbert finally, he's just covering up. He's just covering up and laying on the ropes. He's not really doing anything special. Right there, he's trying to turn him and land a shot. But if that guy was smart, he'd do it. He'd just keep going back to his body. Them body shots are taking their toll on Colbert. They're breaking him down. And then keep throwing the left hook up top to knock him off balance. Because he squares up. Colbert doesn't even have anything on his shots. He doesn't have his punches are quick, but they don't have a whole lot of power on them. And this guy keeps going to the body. He won't even have to worry about anything come like the sixth or fifth round, because those fast, they'll be like amateur punches, pity pat punches, straight right to the body. Straight left to the body. Excuse me. Garcia was smart. He just keep pushing Keep going to the body. Right there. Body is wide open, but he doesn't do it. Right hook to the body, sir. The right hook is open. Colbert leaves an opening for the right hook to the body. Even when he does a high guard, he leaves the opening. Colbert, you are in trouble, sir. You are in trouble.
Colbert was able to do more of the combination punching that we talked about.
Colbert's in trouble, man.
Round. And there you see him throw a 3-punch combination, 2 of them getting in, and later on he was able to do a little more work in terms of combination.
Yeah, he gets caught a lot because, like I said, he doesn't bend his knees when he goes to the body. See, he stands straight up when he goes to the body. Bend your knees. You know somebody. You know where your openings are. Maybe he doesn't. That's Luis Ortiz trainer in the corner with Colbert. Luis Ortiz trainer in the corner with him, working with him. He's already punking out. See, this is what I mean by good corner advice. No, your fighter is breathing heavy, and it's only the 3rd round for the body shots. You tell your fighter to clinch and don't let him fight in the inside and control the range. And don't go with the high guard because he knocks you off balance. But, hey, they got a different view than us, but that's exactly what's going on. He finally letting his hands go, but he got caught in between. The other guy's smart. When Colbert throws his combination, he dips to the side and it comes up and throws right in the center because he doesn't move his head. Right in the center and catches him and stops his offense. That's why he hadn't been able to get off like he normally does. That and the body work. But Colbert made sure he didn't start this round off like the other one and let him just dig into his body. That's a smart adjustment. You start them rounds off like the other one, you're gonna get stopped. The right hook to the body. If Hector would throw the right hook to the body, he would win this fight. Look, the right hook to the body is always open. All he has to do is lean his body over there to that side and outside the other guy's offense and throw that right hook. See, there it is. And move to this angle. Go back and do it again. Right hook. He can set everything up off the right hook while he's on the ropes. Why do you back up when you have a guy on the ropes? Why? I don't understand it. You have a guy sitting there daring you to punch him. He ain't Deontay Wilder. He's not gonna knock you out off the ropes. Straight to the body. Colbert is trying to figure out what to do. He's trying to make the guy realize he doesn't have any chance. He's trying to convince him. See, boxing is a weird sport where you have to convince the guy to assist in his ass whooping. And he's trying to convince him that he wants him to, but he's not going for it. He's leaving a lot of offense out there on the table that Colbert, excuse me. Right, there you go, right hook to the body and pivot it out. Can he do it again though? He on the ropes. Right hook right there is there, but he don't throw it. He backs up and gives Colbert a chance to catch him. Right there, you just pushed him off with the forearm. Right hook. Right hook to the body. Colbert, you better get in the gym and fix these mistakes, man. If you make it past this guy. Because this guy ain't convinced that he's supposed to lose. He don't know. He came in here to win. Oh, that was a good low blow. Oh, that was a good shot from Colbert. Colbert just landed 2 really, really good fast counter shots. One was a right hand and one was like a combination of an uppercut and a hook to the body. Because Colbert is definitely the faster puncher. But the way you take away a person's speed, the body shots. Lost art in boxing. I don't know what these trainers be telling these fighters to do. Somebody in the audience saying, he don't want that. Bullshit. All he has to do is keep, You notice what the adjustment Colbert made? He covers up his body and started dipping low because he don't want to take no more body shots. He'd rather you hit him on the shoulders or give up his head. That's how effective body shots are. It don't matter what weight you is. Matter of fact, I think that's the next short I'm gonna make. Francis Ngannou was getting punched in the body by Ryan Garcia and another fighter, and they were folding him up, and he's a huge guy, and he was letting them hit him, of course, but it don't matter what amount of ab work you do, you cannot harden your organs. Body always works. And most people that can take it to the head can't take it to the body, and vice versa. It's just the way boxing is. It's one of the cruel things in life, the way God make people. Some guys you can hit them over the head with a ring post, but they can take it. But if you hit them once to the body, they'll fold. But Chris Colbert ain't. That's another reason why he probably not sitting down for them body shots. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of his fights. He might do it in his other fights, but he's not sitting down for a reason. Them body shots. He done gave up the head because of them body shots. Right now, Hector's allowing him to control range, allowing him to use his speed instead of just closing that distance. And right there, he just countered him with. He just got countered. The speed. Take away his speed. Take away his speed. Get inside where the speed don't matter, and go to the body. Catch him in between those fast, wide shots. There you go. That uppercut to the body. But like I said, that right hook has been there from round one. Straight to the body. I don't know if you guys just noticed that, but Hector looked up top like he was going to do something and threw the right hook to the body. Lied to him with his eyes. Like I told you, you don't trust these fighters. They liars, man. These fighters are liars and actors. Look at that right hook to the body. Now he's bringing the right hook up top, and he's catching Colbert. See it? Catching him up top. Now he should go right back to the body. You got to mix it up. You're there with an elite fighter. They pick up on stuff like that. Yeah, Hector is not. He can't match him in speed. He has to just use his brute strength and keep doing what he's doing right now. Duck up under the shots and stay in the inside. Keep it a close, just like that. A close fight. Body shots. Body shots is what you need to do, sir. Left hook to the body's been working. The uppercut, mix it up. What? Why would you walk back? Oh, that's so stupid. When the referee stopped the action, he walks back and tries to take it to the center of the ring. You're more effective right there. Right there is where you need to be. Not in the center of the ring where he can use his speed. His speed has no advantage right here. What are you gonna do? He doesn't have a ton of power to begin with. So you take away both those two advantages, the center of the ring and the speed, you got the advantage. Go to the body, hold him. He just let a right hook go to the head, and then he let Colbert out of the corner. And Colbert turning him. Colbert got his foot outside of his and turned him slightly. And now somehow magically the fight is to the center of the ring, back to the advantage of the faster guy, Colbert. Right there, speed to the body. Keep going. Those body shots. Colbert. If he keeps this pace up, he will stop him. He'll stop the blue-haired man. He'll stop the Smurf man. He's slowly doing it methodically. He's reducing them right now. He's being reduced. Even those little shots right there that he's throwing that wasn't hard, he's touching, and bam, bang him to the body. And Colbert ain't got a ton of power. He's gonna get stopped, man. At this pace, he's gonna get stopped. Stay in the inside. And let's hear what his corner said, because his corner said that the guy was ready to quit a while ago. See, short right hook. He blocked that shot. He landed the other shot that he threw though. The straight right. If they show the highlight, right there, he pushed him off. Let's see if they show the highlight. Counted him. Counted the faster guy and pushed him back. He tell him, come on. You know what? If a fighter shakes his head no or tells you come on, you know exactly what's going on. It's an unspoken rule that they hurt. But this is a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a good fight because I don't understand why he underestimated this guy. And you finally seeing him face adversity. You come in, it's the last place for a guy. You come in overconfident. You can't switch it. You can't flip a switch and say, "Oh, let me get serious now." It's too late. One body shot too many. Them body shots make you go down, 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 down. Yeah, Colbert looks sluggish. He's coming out slower, and he's the faster guy. He's taking away his speed. Back inside. Yep, got him on the ropes. Why don't you punch? He lets him come out. That was smart. Colbert felt his back to the ropes, and you know what he did? He just threw the punches. He threw the punches just to get off the ropes. The punches didn't have a whole lot of power on him. Look, Colbert's clinching, turns him, gets to the center of the ring and push him off. That's smart boxing right there. That is smart boxing. Hector's allowing him to do it. This is Hector's fight to win or lose. If Hector keeps pressing him, and he got him in the corner right there. Right there. Body. There you go. There you go. He allows this. He clinched. Oh, this is so frustrating. He clinches Colbert. Allows him to get back to the center of the ring. But you could tell the pace. You could tell who's winning the fight by the pace of the fight. Colbert has fought this whole fight on the ropes. So who's winning the fight? Colbert's definitely not winning the fight. If it goes to decision, Colbert's probably going to win the fight. But I don't see it going to a decision. If he can sustain this body attack, I say 10th or 11th round, he can stop him. If he can sustain it, though. That's a big if. He's letting him get off. He's letting him get off. Don't give him a chance to get a second win. You don't know what type of shape he's in. But you do know he underestimated you, and you have the element of surprise. And he's on the ropes. See, look, on the ropes. Lets him get his combination off and spin him and then get right back to the center of the ring. Yeah, Hector's not doing good. He's not doing what he's been doing from the beginning. You know, you got to give Colbert his credit back. I would give Colbert more credit if Hector was trying to do it. He's not even trying to do it. He's just sitting back. It's like he's taking his round off. Right there, he countered him. Right there, he's been trying to counter his right hand by slipping to the left and coming back up to the middle because Colbert leaves his head in the center and he pulls straight back sometimes. And that's how he backed him up to the ropes earlier. Now, there we go. Sustained body at work. Sustained body attack. Yeah, he's tired. You know if a fighter's tired, they throw a shot and they almost fall over. They almost lose their balance. That means they super duper fatigue. But right back to the body. It don't matter how tired you are. If you're throwing a ton of body shots, they're more tired than you. Uh-oh. That's the referee that stops a lot of fights. You better be careful. Back to the body. And then he holds him. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to take calculated risks, which is what most counter punchers do. But sometimes, man, you just got to be first. You just got to be first. You cannot give these rounds away. That's horrible corner advice. That's horrible corner advice. Tell him what he's getting caught with. Tell him how to prevent to get caught with it. Tell him that he's doing a good job spinning them and keeping them in the ring when he gets his back on the ropes to fight off the ropes. Don't let him back him up and continue to throw body shots. He won't be there for the later rounds. Not stupid advice like, "Oh, I'm not gonna allow you to keep doing it." That's some football advice. Look at his eyes. Look at Colbert's eyes on the ropes. He looks helpless. He looks helpless on those ropes. He is helpless on the ropes. Let me start saying he looks. That's how he starts this run off. Round 6. He started this round off fast. Backs him up to the ropes. You got to step out. You got to step out of your comfort zone sometimes. Don't smother your work. Uh-oh. Land on him. That's that experience. Put him in the headlock. That's that experience. Pushing him back to the ropes. Colbert's not even fighting off the ropes no more. He's super duper fatigued. Them body shots are taking their toll. They're taking their toll. But he's allowing him to survive. Let's go, Hector. Cut the ring off, Hector. Hector, cut the ring off. There you go. He's not cutting the ring off. He's just following him around. That's another way why how he's allowing him to escape. Hector, step to your right. There you go. He's just trying to come in there and square up and just physically trap him up against the ropes, which is dangerous because you can get caught with straight punches. That was a good shot. And he puts his hands down and walks to him. He's fatigued, man. I'm wondering what the weight was and if he had to drop a lot of weight in a short amount of time. I'm aggressive. That's what's happening. He looks kind of dehydrated. He looks dehydrated. See, look, pity pat punches. He gonna throw some hard. Look, see, hard to the head. See, pity pat. That's how you break up. That's a can opener to break up that high guard. When the guy puts that high guard on, you pity pat, and then throw something hard to the body of the head. You'll break it open. You'll break open the safe. But yeah, he's got him on the ropes, and then he backs up and then doesn't do anything. Oh, Colbert's not even fighting and spinning him on the ropes anymore. He's so tired. He keeps telling him to come on. He keeps telling him come on. He's trying to rest. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's ready for the taking. His shots don't even have they don't even have anything on him. If he turns it up, he'll stop him. He'll stop Colbert. He'll stop him. Listen. Let me tell you something. I said this last fight, and I was almost wrong, but I'll be extremely shocked if this fight go 12 rounds. The other fight was 10 rounds, and it got stopped in the ninth. I'll be extremely shocked if this fight goes a distance. Extremely. This fight is definitely not going a distance. Look, Colbert just got wobbled just now. He just got wobbled just now. All he has to do is keep going to the body. Everything that all the mistakes that he makes, all of that stuff is gonna catch up to him. It's gonna worsen in the later rounds. The wide left hooks, the switching of the stances, all that stuff is not gonna. None of that stuff is gonna help him. He's allowing him to survive though. I know exactly what he's doing. He's trying to take pieces of him. He wants to take pieces every round, pieces, like a piranha, and eventually drown him in the late rounds. I'm trying to take him to the late rounds and stop him. That's why he keeps clinching and resting. But I wouldn't take no chances, man. I got a man hurt. I'm trying to get him out of there. Yeah, he's getting the best of the exchanges. See, look, right there, he jabs and he gets to the end of the jab and he doesn't even counter punch. You know why? Because his back is to the ropes. He's out of position. He's fighting a southpaw, and the southpaw has thrown a lot of body shots that took starch out of him. Look at him. Colbert is getting beat up. He's getting beat up and knocked out. I don't even know what I just did. Oh, there we go. It ain't going no 12 rounds. Colbert started off just starting. Colbert got a lot of heart, man. I'll tell you that. There's been moments where a lesser man would have quit in this fight, and he will not quit. He's still searching. He's still trying to win. Let me say that. He's still trying to win. He doesn't want to. He's not just giving up. See, he's still throwing punches. He's trying to win in there. But that jab, all he has to do is keep jabbing to the body. Every time he jabs into the body, he's so leery about the body now. He just jumps back. He don't want to. He don't even want to get touched to that body. That body is tender right now. Just all he has to do is jab him to the body. He'll back him up to the ropes. Because he every time Colbert throws the 1-2, he doesn't land because the other guy either ducks under it or leaves really, really awkward to that. It goes that wide hook that Colbert been throwing since the first round that he throws in all his other fights. I'm sure because it looks like a habit. I can't believe people haven't picked up on that. That left hook to the body, right hook to the head combination for Hector. That's the key right there. If he keeps throwing that from the outside coming in, he'll stop him. Or just keep doing what he's doing, the sustained body attack. He'll stop him in maybe the 9th or 10th round. A sustained body attack. That's what he needs to do. Because Colbert is very strong-willed. Very strong-willed, but everybody got their breaking point. Joe Frazier had a breaking point. Everybody has a breaking point. But he's not. He has moments and spots where he doesn't do anything. Look at that left hook. Did you see that left hook? That looked horrible. You know why? He's zapping him. He's zapping him slowly by slowly, taking pieces of him every round with them body shots. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Did not tell you. If I'm not mistaken, that was a hook to the head. Left hook to the head, I think. Or maybe it was the right hook, left hook to the head combination. But I told you. He's allowing him to survive. This is the temperament of counterpunches. Counterpunches don't believe in taking risks. They're not like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson will open up for power and give you shots just to knock you out. They're going to be very, very calculated. So he leaning on him. He wants Colbert to have nothing left in the 8th or 9th round when he turns up and goes after him. He's not going to really push for the stoppage, I don't think. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Those punches didn't have anything on them, but they were pity pat punches. They were for the referee to look at it and be like, oh, man, this guy's taking a lot of punishment. Let me stop it. But he just knocked him down. I told you this fight is not going no 12 rounds. I'd be extremely shocked. The only way this fight goes 12 rounds is if Fan Man breaks out of the nursing home that he's in and flies in the ring and gives Colbert a whole bunch of time to recover. Stay focused. You just walked into a left hand. No, he didn't just walk into it. He allowed himself to be beat to the body and not return anything and put the high guard on to the point where he doesn't have a choice. He has his feet in cement. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. He tried to catch him. He tried to catch him with a counter, got caught leaning in, and then stuck in cement. Trying to go to the body and come up to the top. And got caught. Left foot. It's really funny because, like I said, Hector is the region where he's from. I knew he would be a counterpuncher, but I didn't think he would have a lot of counterpunch opportunities because the faster guy. But he did exactly what he was supposed to do, which is go to the body and take the speed advantage away and fight him inside where he doesn't have a really big speed advantage. And he's definitely beating him without outside foot dominance. But I'm not really gun-ho on outside foot dominance because if you know what you're doing, man, you can. It don't matter what. You're not fighting with your feet. This ain't, they're not kicking each other. It ain't soccer or UFC. It's boxing. So the announcer just picked up with it. He's not the same Colbert. Oh, you think? All them body shots, you wouldn't be the same either. Everybody got their breaking point. But this is a great-ass fight, man. This is a great fight. We finna find out what he's made of. He's gonna get stopped, like I told you from the beginning of the match. To the body, he throwing too many headshots. He has to do what got him hurt in the first place was constant body work. He's leaning on him. He's using all veteran tactics. Right there, he did a smart thing. He finally cut the ring off and got low and crouched in and just blitzed him. That's what you got to do. Create anxiety. He don't have anything left to hurt you. Just keep your guard up high so you don't walk into anything and just make him fight. Make him fight. You already got him hurt. You got a hurt man in there, you get him out of there. That's what I was always told. That jab to the body, always push him back to the ropes. I can't believe, what do they find these announcers at? They should be excited. They live and they seeing this. Maybe they don't know what they're witnessing. This is an upset, man. He wasn't expected to win this fight, even though he was undefeated. Did you notice that outside step and then that uppercut to the body? That was a beautiful move. There you go, uppercut to the body. He should keep throwing that uppercut to the body. Right there. See, there you go. He threw it again. When something works, keep doing it. And then mix it up. It helps you build on other stuff. Right there, he throws it. Now he throws the hook to the body and pivots around. He's just getting outclassed. There's nothing Colbert can do. He's in survival mode, and he has too many rounds to kill. But like I said, Garcia is trying to take pieces of it. He had a chunk. He took a chunk the other round, but he didn't finish it. He's a safety first guy. He's not going to take. He's not going to take risks unless he has to. Right now, he keeps pivoting on him. If he keeps pivoting on him and throw body shots, and then bring it over the top and catch him on an angle, he'll get him. Right now, he's trying to wrestle and lean out his weight on him and get him even more tired than what he is. He's trying to, what he's doing? He's doing what anacondas do to their prey, man. They keep wrapping around him and suffocating him. He's wrapping around him right now. He's blocking his punches with his arms, leaning on him. It's a little subtle stuff you might not notice, but he's breaking him down. He's tired too. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I think he came in looking dehydrated to me. I don't know what the weight situation is. I don't know what that is. I just call it like I see it. I didn't do any film study or anything. I'm just telling you what I see. I don't know what his corner is saying. Why didn't I have a translator? Yeah, Showtime. Come on, man. Y'all got to be better than this. You got to let us know what's going on in the corner. Okay, there we go. Keep hitting the body.
Listen to me. You got to fight with the heart. That's what you're doing in this
Okay.
fight. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That was not great instructions, but it wasn't bad either. He told him he got to keep fighting with his heart and keep going to the body, which is true. He got to dig deep if he wants to stop him. Colbert's fair game, man. He's not no slouch. He got good heart, and he's undefeated. He's gonna try to hold on to that O. He ain't never been stopped before. You think he wanted to get stopped? Colbert came out this round, man, throwing body shots. He's a fighter, dude. He's a fighter, man. He will not submit, and Hector won't push the pace to make him submit. He's trying to counter him. He's switching. He's trying stuff, man. He's trying to win still. He's not trying to survive. He's not trying to survive. There you go, hook. Keep throwing them hooks. That's what his corner should have told him. Keep throwing the hooks up top when he throws the high guard and knock him off balance, and then keep going to the body. See, look, the right hooks is knocking him off balance. Then keep throwing the uppercut to the body. The uppercut to the body's been there the whole time, and the right hook to the body. Just keep mixing up your body attack. He's so hurt at this point in the fight that one body shot, he can't even afford one body shot. So he ain't even really got to dig deep. Just keep going to the body. Stop throwing these head shots, these arm punches that he's throwing to try to score. Go for the knockout. I would have trainer should have told him, go for the knockout. He's there to be knocked out. Make a statement. Make a statement to everybody else in the division. I bet you another thing, fighters are gonna learn to stop taking last place member fights not serious. He just caught him with a counter left hook to the body, left uppercut. Hector did, but I don't understand how you take anybody with a post that's undefeated, that's last minute replacement lightly. This is crazy, man. I knew the overconfidence. I knew the overconfidence would get to him. I've been watching this sport too long. I didn't see this fight happen before, to be honest with you. Fighter come in, last minute replacement, overconfident, talking about what he's gonna do. I've seen fighters come out dancing and get knocked out. But anyway, Hector's clinching him. He has the fight and he's clinching him. Fighters, man, these fighters not bright. These fighters not bright, and I'll tell you why they're not bright. These fighters are not bright because with all of the corruption in boxing at the top, why would you allow the judges to have an opinion in the fight? If you knock them out, the judge's opinion don't matter for anything. How many times have we seen people get knocked out and we look at the scorecard and we be like, oh my gosh, Buster Douglas was down on the scorecards against Mike Tyson in that fight. Had he not knocked him out, he would have lost the fight. It's a sport of boxing, man. Sometimes you just got to go for it. Everything ain't computerized. The trainer told him, whatever it is, you got to suck it up. It's all those body shots, that accumulation of them. You get in there and suck it up. So this is what happens when you have too many trainers in the corner.
Well, Colbert trying to turn this fight around, and he lands a very, very nice right hand. And
he ain't got enough power though.
And we'll take a look at the second.
Colbert definitely got speed, but if he had, that was that wide hook I've been telling you guys about. I can't believe he allowed the other guy's fatigued too, man. He has his guard down, so he gives him. Look, anybody else, if you catch them flush with that shot, man, and you got power, decent power, you knock him out. But Colbert doesn't have that. He doesn't have great power. Good speed, but not great power. He's catching him with that hook that he's been missing with the whole fight because the other guy's just as tired. Now he came out fast. Colbert's pushing him back. Colbert got a second win, which is crazy. This is what happened when you allow your fighter to stay in there longer than what he's supposed to stay in. You allow him to get a second win because he doesn't want to lose. He wants to protect that O. And he hasn't stopped trying to win. It's stupid to let him still allow him to stay in this fight. Now he's used to Colbert, him throwing the shots and Colbert not returning anything because he had broken down with the body shots. Now Colbert is fighting back. Right after he throws his combination, Colbert comes right back. Colbert has heart. Colbert's doing good. He's doing good this fight. The other guy, all the other guys, what happened? Headbutt. There goes that no contest. His 3 of his fights would stop with no contest. And I didn't watch any of them, but I bet you it was a headbutt. That headbutt sounded like a punch. It sounded like it does on Fight Night. Like that was a loud headbutt sound. And he even turned his head to him. That dude must have a hard ass head. Garcia's not dictating no more. Colbert is fighting back. See, he made an adjustment. He started dipping down in front of him and blocking his body. He's not even worried about the head. Colbert's not even worried about the head. Yeah, see, he's slipping, rolling, and riding the shots. He done gave up his head. He can't afford to take no more body shots. He keep going down and down and down in stamina. He can't afford to keep taking these type of body shots, and he knows it. The announcers suck. There goes that right hook that he gave up on. That was landing flush. The right hook and the left uppercut. Those 2 things was landing really, really flush to his body. Because of the positions of the 2 fighters, and Colbert leaves that opening. See? He leaves that opening right there for the right hook. It's there again. Throw the right hook. He clinches him. This fight should not have went on this long. This is horrible. You know what happened when the fighters start talking? When the fighters start talking, they're trying to talk you out of whooping their ass because they're hurt. Yeah, the announcers suck. 15 seconds. You got 2 rounds, man. He's chasing them with these arm punches. Them arm punches ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't even got no power on them. He just squared up throwing right, left, right jab, left cross, left, right. Look at that uppercut.
That was important in a way because it stopped us.
Yeah, he must have a hard head. Colbert was looking for a break because that didn't look like it was that hard, but I heard it though. I know a head clash is gonna happen. And I tell you, look out for a head clash at the beginning. That man got 3 no contests. I ain't even watch those. I ain't even study no film. Don't take a rocket science to see what's obvious. Look, he has the best offense of that round, and then he clinches him. Yeah, 2 people talking to him, giving him 2 different instructions. The other guy said, stop letting them keep the defense tight, stop letting them back you up, Luis Ortiz trainer. And the other guy said something else. That's why you need one coach in the ring. One coach in the ring. He's doing exactly what he's doing right, what he should do right now. Use your legs. Lose your legs to survive. Turn him when he's not fighting and take the fight back to the center of the ring. Then when you get your breath, let your hands go. Let your hands go only in the center of the ring. You don't want to get caught with a counter shot like you did a while ago. Backing up. See, right there, he turned him and put him on the ropes. Look, he backs up, back to the center of the ring. This is high fight IQ right here. And he feints him, goes back to the ropes, bumps into him with his shoulders, right back to the center of the ring. Yeah, it ain't that Garcia's predictable. It's that Garcia he's not stepping up the pace of the fight. I get it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with the fighters of the day. The fighters of the day just not watch film. Look, he throws a good shot and then he clinches them and he has them on the ropes. The geographic that gives you the best opportunity to win the fight, you give it up. You give it up by clinching him. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, this is so frustrating. Colbert's not even clinching. He's the one clinching. That's crazy. Lets his hands go and then look at the hands. Puts it behind him, clinches him. His corner should tell him Colbert's not gonna quit. You have to make him quit. You have to stop him. If you're looking for him to assist, he's not going to assist. He's going to find a way to survive. He's trying to win still, to be honest with you. Even though at this point, he doesn't have enough left in the gas tank to win the fight. Or enough power. See, look, he's just chasing him over the ring, throwing punches while he's squared up. That's horrible. And if he goes to the decision and he loses, I will not be mad. Even though he won the fight. It's your fault. It's your fault. You can't dispute a knockout. Don't put your hands up. You control what you do in the ring. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He just wasted precious seconds putting his hands up. Like Gladiator, are you not entertained? What you think he's supposed to let you do it? Back to the body. See, Colbert's corner should tell him to right after he finishes his combination to come right back. Because he's going to try to clinch you. You got a chance to catch him while he's trying to clinch you. Make him respect you. I did not see this fight going up 12 rounds. Man, this is crazy. If he gets robbed, he deserves to get robbed. To be all the way honest with you. He deserves to get robbed. He had this guy hurt, and maybe I can't remember what round. I think it was the 7th or the 8th. Maybe the 5th. I can't remember. Walk him down. The corner told him to walk him down. Tell him to survive. Tell him to use his legs. Throw shots after the other guy finishes his combination. One more round, you're the champion. He's going for a decision. His corner should be telling him to go for a knockout because you could get robbed. You see, this is the difference. These trainers don't watch film. That'd be the problem. If Manuel Stewart, when Klitschko was trying to do a fight just like this and go to decision, he lost his shit. Go Tommy, fucking bang him. Or it was Lennox Lewis. Go Tommy, fucking bang him. Because he didn't see too many fights where fighters clearly winning the fight and get robbed. We just seen one today with Taylor. Why would you risk it? And you know what's going to happen. Colbert's going to come out and fight this last round really, really hard to try to steal the fight. And like I said, if he loses the fight, it ain't nobody's fault but his. Don't be calling for no rematch. Don't be out there whining about the officials and the judges and et cetera, because you let this fight slip through your hands. Shouldn't have did that. Should not have did that. See, he's allowing him to survive, not cutting the ring off. It's because he knows Colbert's gonna try to survive. So he just comes forward and acts like he's doing something. He's doing this for the judges. They throw his hands up, always not fighting. Why don't you finish him? You got him hurt. Why don't you finish him? Let your hands go. He's not gonna let his hands go because he's not concerned with finishing him. He wants to win a decision, which is the temperament of a counterpuncher, like I told you a while ago. This fight if he would have stepped it up and been first, he would have definitely won this fight a long time ago. But let this be a lesson that people who are out there listening. Boxing, you don't play boxing, man. And if you have a last minute replacement, take that fight like you're fighting for your life, like you're going to fight Mike Tyson. Yes, he's just as tired. He's surviving. He's this fight's going distance, man. He's not even pressing it up. At least with Gary Russell, you know, he still was throwing bombs. You know, and he ended up clipping him with one and then stopping him. This guy not even throwing bombs. He's just trying to get him. He's trying to step forward, like right there, get him to run, not cut the ring off. Because if he cuts the ring off, he's forcing him to fight. See, look, puts his hands up and tell the judges, like, look, I'm trying to fight it. He's not allowing me to fight. I'm trying to fight, but he's not allowing it. Try to make him out to be the villain. Okay, we're going to see how this goes over with the judges. We're going to see how this... Man. Announcers are dead at this. The announcers suck. That guy talking, man, he has a familiar voice. I heard him in a bunch of fights. I'm going to say he did some UFC fights. But the rest of the guys suck. Like, they need Paulie back, man. Bring Paulie back so he can break down the action. They just stay silent and say the obvious. He threw a left hook. Well, we see he just threw a left hook. Anyway, yeah, this fight's going the distance, even though it shouldn't have been. See, look, he just jabs, puts his hand up. Look, before the fight's even over, puts his hand up. You know why? Because he wanted to win a decision. It was never about knocking him out. And he could have knocked him out. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You excited? You're gonna be very disappointed if boxing remains constant like it has been, like it did in the Taylor fight. It's not his fault that Colbert didn't want to. See, this is what I mean why they need better announcers. Paulie would have been able to pick up on that. It wasn't Colbert was doing what he's supposed to do. You're not supposed to let him stop him. Okay, we finna see. We finna see. Like if he gets robbed, like I said, it won't be nobody's fault but his. You'll leave it to the judges. Man, that is crazy. That's crazy, man. That man biting the tape off his glove.
That's a very good observation. Let's take a look at this fight in microcosm, and it will be.
Let's take a look at this fight in microcosm. Yeah, because you definitely been talking about the action while it was happening. It was just quiet. Get excited about the sport that you're commenting on.
He thought he was going to get out there and knock out Hector Garcia.
Now
He
she
stood
sucked.
right in front of him and said, "I can trade with him." It didn't work out correctly. Garcia, while he took some of these punches early,
a couple times Colbert caught him flush, like right there. Or before that, right there they both traded hooks, and because Colbert throws a wide hook, he got caught flush. But if he tightens up his hooks, man, and sits down on his punches more, work on his power, he already has the speed, man. Or just try to catch him with blind punches. Sometimes you just got to be accurate. It ain't even got to be a hard shot. He has to work on those. He has a lot of things to work on. But this should be his first loss, but we'll see. Let's see if boxing lets us down. Let's see if boxing continues to be what it's always been, or if it's gonna let us down. Or let us down is what it's always been. If it's gonna do the opposite, let me say that.
That's Bob Santos, who, as we said, fill in at the last minute as the head trainer. He is the conditioning coach for Garcia.
Oh, so his conditioning coach was working the corner tonight. Is that what they meant by last minute? I thought they said he was the last minute. See, that's what I said, man. These announcers confuse me, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision here. The score.
Okay, let's listen to it.
Judges at ringside, Steve Weisfeld and Dave Moretti both scored the bout 118 to 109.
Okay, it's gonna go the right way. You can tell by the gap. See, yeah. Colbert lost. Boxing did right tonight. Boxing did right tonight. You can tell by the gap in it. Colbert did right. So here's an interesting thing about boxing on TV. Normally, when they hype a fighter up, that fighter should be really, really worried about losing. I remember they did the same thing with Demetrius Andre. Not Demetrius Andre. What's the guy that beat he fights with Smack. Well, anyway, he did the same thing with him. Hyped him up, and then he ends up getting beat. I think he got beat by Boo Boo.
Hector, congratulations. Felix will translate for us. How would you describe your performance this evening?
Bueno, primero, gracias a Dios por estar hoy aquí un día. Gracias a Hector.
It's a good fight, but man, it's been good kicking it with y'all, man. I'm gonna try to do more lives because I like interacting with my subs. Man, I want y'all sometimes to come on and join me, but y'all probably watching the fight too. But some days I'm gonna have some panels, man. I want y'all to join me and just talk boxing, man. One thing I can do all day without getting tired of is talk about boxing. So anyway, it's the Boxing Scholar, and I'm out. Well, let's hear what Colbert has to say. Let's keep it on. I want to try to hear what Colbert has to say.
Solamente 3 semanas, ¿por qué tuviste tanta confianza en la pelea de hoy?
Bueno, porque me dieron la oportunidad. Tengo muchos años ya en boxeo.
esperando la oportunidad. Y desde que me dio la oportunidad, cambió todo, cambió mi ánimo, cambió mi vida, en el gimnasio, en todo el ánimo, ¿me entiendes? Mi equipo de trabajo confía en mí, me dijo, cojan la oportunidad con los ojos cerrados. Ismael Sala, gracias, profe. Usted no está aquí hoy en día, pero esta victoria es dedicada para usted.
Yeah, no, I definitely, when I was told 3 weeks ago that I was going to take this fight, I saw in my eyes that my life was going to change. So I needed to come in my best shape. I want to give a lot of credit to the professor Ismael Salas, who gave me the confidence to say, you could win this fight.
Ask him to please look at the monitor, but look at the knockdown in the 7th round. He had never been knocked down before. You had relentless pressure. Tell us about what happened that led to this.
¿Qué pasó en este round que lo pudiste noquear?
Bueno, como le había dicho antes,
He threw a wide hook and he threw a short hook. Common sense.
Que no se confiara, que no se durmiera, porque si se duerme, iba a caer en cualquier momento.
I had told him not to go to sleep because I have powers in both of my arms, and that's what was the key. That
He didn't go to sleep. He should have.
Were you surprised at the
You let him off the hook.
in the 11th and 12th round that he elected not to fight and just dance and not even engage?
Tú sorprendiste que en el round 11 y 12 lo que se dedicó fue a bailar por el cuadrilátero y no pelear.
Bueno, porque ya lo había cogido anteriormente, creo que en el 9º o en el 10º lo conecté bien fuerte al cuerpo y fingió, y de ahí para adelante no fue gozador.
Yeah, no, in the 9th and 10th round, I can't recall the round, but I hit him so hard in the body shot. And after that, I knew I had him. I knew that he wasn't going to be a boxer anymore.
You see that?
Would you like,
He said he knew he had him.
would you like Gutierrez next?
So he coasted.
¿Quisiera pelear contra Gutiérrez próximamente?
Sí, claro, la próxima pelea quiero por el título mundial, igual a ser campeón mundial si lo permite. He trabajado bastante, mucho sacrificio.
So the fighter I was telling you guys about earlier was Julian Williams. I remember after Julian Williams beat Hurd, they were talking about him like, you know, he was the second coming of Jesus. And then he went out and shit, got beat. They were talking, you know, the pre-fight, what he's going to do, et cetera, et cetera. He ends up going in there and gets beat. Every time they're hyping up a fighter, man, you should really, really be careful. Same thing with Taylor. Julian Williams done lost the last 2 of his fights. But I guess the snack fighter won tonight. It's about time. But them snack fighters are don't forget their ass. Let's see what Colbert has to say. This is why I stayed on. Let's see what Colbert has to say.
Chris, what happened?
What happened?
First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank everybody that came out here to support me. I'm sorry I let y'all down, but tonight he was just a better man. I'm gonna take my defeats the way I take my losses as a man. I'm gonna keep my head up, and I want to run it back. Let's do it again.
Run it back.
Was there a bit of a letdown that maybe you experienced internally when you weren't fighting for a title and possibly overlooked Hector?
No. There's no letdown. There's none of that. There's no excuses. I'm gonna take my wins. My losses the way I take my wins. He was the better man than I. Let's run it back.
Were you surprised?
That's a good response.
He was able to bring that constant pressure and
were you surprised when he was able to bring that constant pressure?
He was able to deliver with you staying on the ropes.
Nah, everybody really put pressure on me. That's not new. Today I just wasn't myself. But like I said, there's no excuses.
Body shots had a lot to do with that.
I want to get a rematch if we can. Let's get it. Shout out to him and his team. I appreciate you for taking this fight on late notice. You did your thing tonight. Congratulations to you and your team. And I want to shout out to Al Heyman, PBC, Brad Owens, Sylvia Owens, my team, Tulsa Crew, all my sponsors. I'm sorry I let you down, but I'll be back. I promise.
One final thought.
I ain't never seen a fight where a dude apologized to the sponsors.
You decided to really not engage. Is there a reason for that?
He was hurt. Body shots. Jim Gray is the worst post-fight interviewer ever. He make you feel bad about the fight. Adrian Broner, what happened? It was clear. We seen Adrian Broner get lumped up. Then he has like a little semi smirk on his face. He has a semi smirk on his face, like a condescending smirk. We all seen him get knotted up, man. You ain't gotta make it worse.
When he came out to the ring with rapper Young K, the name of the track, Feel Me. So definitely not feeling himself tonight, but for the Dominican
now they roasted. They say he came out to the track, Feel Me, and he definitely wasn't feeling it tonight. It don't matter. Y'all wasn't calling the action.
The official scores at the time of the stoppage and his unofficial score. Well, the official scores, the judges, Mo, agreed on 11 of the 12 rounds.
All right, man, that's been good. That was a good fight too, also, man. I just wish Hector would have stepped it up. This is why replacement fights are dangerous. Did you hear what he said? He knew this would change his life. It was the biggest opportunity of his life, so he took it super serious. You think the other guy took it serious? Look how he came out to the ring. Look how he was talking, et cetera, et cetera. He definitely didn't take it serious. But it's a good fight, man. Good fight card. The judges got it right. See, we can't focus too much on the negative. When the judges got it wrong against Taylor, you know, oh, that's the problem with boxing. They definitely got this one right. They could have robbed this person. So we gotta take the good with the bad. So anyway, man, it's been good. It's the Boxing Club.
This is why boxing